Hi you guys. It's Thursday, October 26th, 2017. My name is Doris, and this is the Knit and Purl Podcast, episode 136. It is chocked full. You can find the show notes for this podcast on knitandpurl.net. The Purl is P-E-A-R-L. In social media, I am One Fine Cow, all spelled out, on Ravelry and Twitter. I am One Fine Design, the number one, on Facebook and Etsy. And I am Doris M. Smith, all lowercase and smooshed together on Instagram. So please, the links to those social media is in the show notes as well. There's a link down below to the show notes and to the Ravelry group, which is also linked in the show notes, which is the Knit and Purl Podcast group. Did I say everything? Okay. We have a Ravelry group birthday shout out, and we have quite a few birthdays it'll go from October 13th to the end of the month. We have Elisa 203, her birthday was on the 14th. Mo's Crochet, her birthday was also on the 14th. Jamel Knitter, her birthday was on the 16th of October. Pindall, her birthday was on the 17th of October. Laura Holhoff, Lori Hohlf, her birthday was this week on the 22nd. Effie Spins was on the 23rd. And last but not least, Made by Faye, her birthday is on October 31st. So happy birthday, you all. I hope you did have or will have a wonderful birthday, that you get good fibery, yarny gifts, and that you get to do the things that you want to do and spend time with friends and family, and that you eat birthday cake. Oh, eat birthday cake. Anyway, let me keep this close by. That leads us into the October-November pumpkin spice along. So we're doing a pumpkin spice latte along, which is any project that you can link to the pumpkin spice latte season will qualify. In parentheses, I'm pretty easy. So, the rules are you must be a member of the group to qualify for prizes. Projects started on or after October 1st and completed and posted on or before November 30th that you can link to the pumpkin spice latte will qualify. Please provide the reason you link it to the PSL season. Is it the color? Is it a pattern, or is it the type of project that it is? Winner will be drawn by random number generator, the first podcast after November 30th. And the prize is still to be determined. It'll be nice. It'll be worth knitting beautiful PSL inspired projects. So that leads us into the story of the week and stash enhancement. Since the last podcast, there has been, I'm sorry, this was kind of awkward. Since the last podcast, my knitting has increased. I've finished a few things, and we had a surprise birthday party for Ted on Friday the 13th. It was wonderful. The whole day was special and wonderful. And I picked up some new yarn and a pattern. So, the pattern, the pattern is the Nico, hang on just a minute. Ravelry. Sorry. Boring. you know, you got to jump through hoops to get to Ravelry. But I kept seeing this pattern by different people and looking at it, and I finally bought it. It's beautiful, and it's going to be quite an undertaking for me because I have never done color work, but I love this and I want it so bad. So, stash enhancement came this week from Knit Picks. Moving things, sorry. In a box like this. I'm not going to show you it all, but I made my purchases of, the main color is going to be this. Isn't it gorgeous? It is called Blossom Heather. Pink, beautiful. This is Wool of the Andes. It's 50-gram balls. I have 11 of these. This, I think, is called Fairy Tale. It's not showing true in the camera. It's more of a, why is it not showing up? It's more of a, like a fuchsia tone. It's showing red, but it's a purpley pink color. Wow, I guess the lighting in here. And this is a greenish, bluish color. I don't remember the name. I think it's Evergreen or something. And that's 4 balls of each of those colors. And then finally, I think this is Winter Night. It's not navy. I think it's a cross between royal and navy. 4 of these. And when I was finished ordering those skeins, I was only a few dollars away from getting free shipping. So I got a couple skeins of fingering weight. I didn't know. It's comfy fingering, which is cotton and acrylic. I didn't pay close attention. I thought I'd get a couple 50 skein balls that could be toes and heels or whatever, blue and pink. But it's cotton, so I don't know what this is going to be, but I have it. And I got free shipping. So I won't be starting this pattern right away because I've got things that I want to complete for the Christmas season. So I'm figuring maybe the end of December, 1st of January, I will embark on my colorwork adventure. So that's, and right here, I'm going to insert a video. You'll understand why. Thank you. Yep.
Good afternoon, all you lovely podcast people. I wanted to thank everybody who wished me a happy birthday last week. I really had an enjoyable birthday, and that really added to it. So thank you guys very much.
Okay, so now we're going to the Health Pearl, and this week, the Health Pearl is about chia seeds and their benefits. I'm not going to read the whole article because it's quite lengthy, but I started taking chia seeds and because of the benefits, and I just wanted to share. The 9 benefits, and then, like I said, it's a really long, involved article, so if you want to go and click on the link in the show notes and read it yourself. But chia seed, the nutritional profile, it is 137 calories, and that is per ounce, 1 ounce, which is about a tablespoon and a half of the seed. It has 12.3 grams of carbohydrates. However, only one of those count because of the fiber content. It's got 4.4 grams of protein, 8.6 grams of fat, which is the omega-3. It has 10 grams of fiber It has a word I am not even going to try to pronounce in the green there. Wait a minute, no. Down here. Anyway, if you're interested, read. It's got zinc. It's got 265 milligrams of phosphorus, 177 grams of calcium, 1 milligram of zinc, 1.1 milligram of copper, and 44.8 milligrams of potassium. All good stuff. It also contains essential fatty acids, and I'm not going to pronounce them, and vitamins A, B, E, and D, minerals including sulfa, iron, iodine, magnesium, and that one word, and niacin, and thiamine, whatever, I'm not very good, and rich in source of antioxidants. So it's very, very powerful food. So some of the benefits, I'm just going to read the titles. It is good for skin and aging, digestive health, heart health because of the omega-3s. It lowers the blood pressure, and you're less likely to develop arteriosclerosis. Helps treat diabetes. Boosts your energy and metabolism, which I have noticed. Strengthens the bones, build muscle, and you can also lose weight if you're following an active lifestyle and healthy eating, along with taking the seed. Fight breast and cervical cancer, and it's good for dental health because of the calcium. The bone health because of the high rate of calcium. So I recommend going over, having a look at the article if you're interested at all. So that is the Health Pro for the week. Finished objects. I finished my sweater, and I will insert a video here of the full-length version of the sweater. So this is a video of a finished object. This is my comfy raglan pullover. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. I will give you that information later, but I wanted to show you the fullness of this project and how it looks on in a video. I love it. It fits a little closer than I would like, but it's not tight. If you remember, I had finished one sleeve and I had accidentally, it stopped too short, and I was doing 2x2 rib instead of a 1x1 rib, which is the bottom. I know you probably can't see it because it's black, but it's 1x1. So when I was knitting the other sleeve, I decided I can leave it the way it was and not like it, or I can change it. So I made it longer so that it goes down over my elbow, and I did the 1x1 rib. So I love it. It's comfy, cozy. I did my own little fade thing here, stripey, fadey thing, with extra leftover yarns, and about here down I added hip darts, extra stitches here to make up for this, and I split the hem to give me a little more room because I made it that's some of the modifications. The sleeves are shorter, the body is longer with a split hem and added stitches here. It's an easy pattern that can be easily modified. Don't be afraid to modify your sweaters, your patterns, to make it what you want. I didn't start doing that until I watched podcasts, but anyway, that's what I'm very pleased with it. It's very comfortable, it's very nice, and I'll see you in the videos. Bye. I'm just going to read you what I didn't tell you in the video, that it is a free pattern on Ravelry by Jenny Dolan. I used my acrylic from Stash, a US 9, which is a 5.5 millimeter needle, 40-inch circular. I did magic loop, and there you go. So, also, I have a very epic finished object, something I started last year as a Christmas gift. I finished the Rose City Rollers, which is a free pattern on Ravelry by Mara Catherine Briner. The yarn is the Patton's Croix in the blue stripe rag color. Needles I used were Knit Knitter's Pride Carbons, the double points in US 2.75. Finished object. It only took me 11 months, but they're done. Yay! And I thought I wasn't a sock knitter. Yeah. So 2 finished objects. So the whips this week, I have 2 new whips. The first, I'm not going to show the shawl, the orange and gray shawl, because I barely did anything and you won't notice any change. So, and the Ricky hat, I'm not sure. But the Ricky hat, which is a free pattern on Ravelry by Sarah Young. I'm using leftover yarn from the latest Virus shawl, which is Barocco Vintage DK in colors of pink and purple. I think I was in the pink last time, but I'm ready to change to the white color, and I just haven't picked it up, and I don't know where I was last week. But the Ricky hat is awesome. I love it. I don't mind purling, knitting and purling, because of the product that you get at the end. It's a beautiful, fitting, wonderful hat. So, and it is in a bag by Joanne Springs of Knit Spin Farms. It is a barn yarn animal bag. Very cute. A new project in my sock bag by Joanne Springs Knit Spin Farm is a sock that I started not that long ago. One sock is almost done. It's just a vanilla sock. The yarn is Regia. Where's the Regia? There we go. It's in the Flormania color, and the number is 688. No. Upside down. It is 889. And I can't see if it's coming together, but it's beautiful. Pinks and purples, stripy goodness. Obviously why I bought the yarn. If you were following along in the spring, I knit a cute little Barbie mermaid tail out of this yarn, and I had to go diving to try to find what I did with it, because if I was going to knit a sock, I wanted to knit this one. So pretty. It's my vanilla sock. I did like maybe an inch of 2x2 ribbing, and I did the German stretchy cast on, and I knit stockinette for probably an inch and a half, And I added a fish lips kiss heel. And then I have to knit 7 inches in the toe. And I am at the point where I'm ready to start the toe decreases. And there you have it. Beautiful, beautiful. This will be a sock for me because it's pink and purple. So that is that. So excited about this one. And finally, the other new project that I started on Sunday. Finally, I purchased the pattern and the yarn in February of this year. And I finally, when I cast off this sweater, said, that's it. It's going on the needles now. I started the eyeball shawl, which is a paid-for pattern on Ravelry by the infamous Stephen West of West Knits. It's awesome. Let me just kind of like read through the yarns and show you as I go. This color right here is called Dark Cherry. It is from Your Mom Knits on Etsy. It is an 80-20 blend of superwash merino nylon. It's beautiful. Like, for some reason my camera is not picking up the colors well today, but the pink is looking fabulous. It is called Hot Pink. It's a variegated, as you can tell. It's very pretty, or tonal. Hot Pink, it's in her soft sock, which is superwash merino by Men Train, who is also on Etsy. And the other color is going to be this beautiful color for the sclera, or the white of the eye. Let me try to make sure that you see it, because it is gorgeous. It is actually called Be Mine, which is was her Valentine colorway. It is speckled with purple and pink and bright red, reddish pink and purple speckles. It's gorgeous. And that is from Firefly Fiber Arts, also on Ravelry. It is a superwash merino. Wait a minute. Yeah, it is also a superwash merino. The needles are Knitter's Pride Naturals. It is a US, it's cypress wood, I think. It is US 5. Anyway, nice, and it's a 47-inch circular needle. I don't know how it's going to be when I cast on all these stitches over here, and it's going to be all squished together. Right now there are over 300 stitches on the needle, and I have 17 more rounds of this before I can start the next. So you could say I'm kind of in stockinette hell right now. Straight knitting. It's gorgeous. I can't wait to get to the next step. I was a little nervous, that's why I put off starting it so long, because it's a Stephen West pattern, okay? But so far it's been very easy to follow, and the pattern has some really good instructions and pictures, and so I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be epic. As you know, his stuff usually is. And that is all the active works in progress. Okay. Okay, so spinning, I still haven't done anything to finish the spinning. I'm so sorry. Pinterest is a link to a provisional cast on 2-step. The title is a very I'm sorry. Easiest provisional cast on ever. And she gives a picture tutorial on how to do it. There's a link in the show notes. You can go look at it. It's a very simple provisional cast-on method, and she gives you very good picture tutorials on how to do it. There you go. Thought that was very, okay, sorry. And Stumble is another good something to have in your toolbox in the season when we have lots of colds and ailments and stuff. It is a natural home remedy guide. There's what the page looks like, and there's a list of different things. Like the first on the list is an abscess tooth, and it says garlic for abscess tooth. You click on the link and it gives you instructions on what to do and how to use it, ways to use the garlic to help with the abscess tooth. So there's a lot. There's a lot. One thing is acid reflux, and there's a whole big list of things that you can use. Apple cider vinegar, aloe vera for almond milk, baking soda, a banana, lemon, all different things that you can use, and you clickable links that you can go to. So I recommend, going over, looking at it, and saving it as your guide, that if you're into like holistic and natural home remedies, it's really chocked full. Very good. Okay. Go back. Okay. That is all I have for today. Thank you so much for coming along and spending some time with me. I really appreciate it. And if you would please like and subscribe, and if you watch on iTunes, please leave a star rating, and I would appreciate it so much. And lastly, in the link, there's a link down below and in the show notes to my Etsy store. Please go over, like a few things, and if you find something that you can't live without, I will happily sell it to you and ship it to you as soon as I possibly can. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful rest of your week. I'll see you next time for the next episode of the Knit and Purl podcast. Bye, you guys.